Hi guys, welcome back to another AdMob tutorial. In this episode, we are going to learn about how to integrate native advanced ad unit in your Android application. Here is the example. In this layout, we have a native advanced ad unit and a refresh button. We can use this refresh button to reload a new ad. We can begin with a new Android Studio project. Now the Android Studio project is ready. Now go to the official documentation from AdMob. Select test ads. Copy the sample ad unit ID for the native advanced. Put it within the strings.xml. Now we can integrate the Google Mobile Ads SDK to this Android Studio project. Go to the official documentation. Select Get Started tab. Copy this line. Now go to the project dependency section. Paste it here. Now sync project. Project sync finishes successfully. Now add the application ID in the form of a metadata tag. Copy these lines. Open Android manifest.xml. Within the application tag, paste it here. Now you have to specify the sample app unit ID, app ID. You have to replace it with your real app ID before publish this application. This is a sample app ID. Now we successfully integrate the Google Mobile Ads SDK. Now we can initialize the Mobile Ads SDK from the activity. From the onCreate method, here I initialize the Google Mobile Ads SDK. Now we can add the needed color resources for this project. So I'm going to place color needed for the native ad unit. So these are the colors for the native ad unit. You can use color pattern corresponding to your app layout. That is the main advantage of native advanced ad unit. You can customize the ad unit according to your app look and feel. Now create a layout file. So this layout is for the attribution. You must have to include the attribution within your ad unit. That is the policy from Google AdMob. You have to add the add attribute manually, but the ad choice is automatically added by the Google Mobile Ads SDK. So here I specify the root as a linear layout, specify width and height as 25 dp, put a text view here. This is an ad. Text size into 12 dp. Specify background. So you have to make sure that these text view visible from the background of your ad unit. So you say dark color for the background of this text view. So this is the add attribution. Now close all these files. Now create another Android resource file. I name it as button style. It is a drawable file. This is for the button style. This is for styling the button on the ad unit. We need some button with the curved shape. So this is the shape. So here the shape is a rectangular shape. Okay, the colors from colors to the XML. Now specify the radius. Specify the radius as 4 dp. So this is the button style on the ad unit. Now open Gradle file. So we need some card view. For that we have to add the material dependency, Android X dependency, material X dependency. Now sync project. Now the project sync finishes successfully. Now open the activity main.xml. So in this layout we need to place some container for the ad unit. Also we need to place a button for refresh the ad. So here I change the root element into scroll view. Create a linear layout with orientation vertical. Specify a card view. This is the container for the ad unit. Now add a button for refresh the ad unit. Specify the ID as BN refresh ad. Now we can create layout for the ad unit. So here the root element must be a unified native ad view. So for this layout, the root element must be a unified native ad view. I change the height into wrap content. So now I am going to create the layout for the native ad unit. You can create it as you wish. Also you have to read the AdMob Advanced Native Ad Unit policy before implementing that one. So first here I place the add attribution at the top left side. The ad choice will be automatically added by the Google Mobile Ads SDK. You have to add the attribution. Now here I am going to place a heading, an icon, a media view, a headline text, etc. So place an image view. This image view is for display the advertiser icon with ID adverts ADV icon. Now create another linear layout. Now here place some text view. This is the headline text. This is the ad headline. Now create another text view. This text view is for display the advertiser name. Text size into 12 SP. Specify the text color. You can use any color patterns as you wish. You can customize the ID unit that match with your application layout. Now specify some rating bar. The rating bar is optional. You can place it or you can don't use that one. But the headline, the media view and the body text are must. So here the number of stars are 5. Step size into 0.5. Specify ID as star rating. Now create a text view. This is for the body text. That means the description, ad description. Now we need to add some media view. You have to use a media view instead of an image view, because the media view is capable of displaying an image and a video. So you have to use a media view instead of an image view. With ID media view. Okay, now this is the button. This is also optional. Apply the style from the drawable file, button style. For testing purpose, just put some text on it. Specify the ideas. Add call to action. Okay. So now we can remove all the text from the text views. Remove a text from the button. Okay, so this is the layout for the native ad unit. Now go to main activity. Now we can code it. First create variables for button. Now create a variable for the unified native ad. Initialize the button. Now create a method called refresh ad. Now create another method called populate native ad. For this method we need two parameters. First one is unified native ad. Second parameter is unified native ad view. Now call the method from the onCreate method. Now create the click listener for the button. From the click listener, call the refresh ad method. So from here we can create the native ad unit. So first disable the refresh button. Now create variables for the ad loader builder. Now get the ad unit ID from strings.xml. Now call the for unified ad view method. So if the ad is loaded successfully, if native ad is null, in that case, not equal to null, in that case we destroy it. Now create variables for card view. Now create variables for unified native ad view. Get the layout inflator and inflate the layout. Now typecast this one into unified native ad view. Now call the method populate native ad and pass these parameters. Now remove all the views from card view. Now attach the ad view to the card view. And enable the refresh button. Okay, so now we can populate the ad components from this method. So now register the components. Set headline view. Find the view by ID, add headline. Now set the advertiser view. Now set the body view. Set the rating view. Register the media view. So here you have to typecast this one into media view. Set the call to action view. Icon view. Register the icon view. Okay, now we can attach assets to these views. So for every native ad unit, there is always the headline and the media view. So here I attach the headline. Now attach the headline view and media. Here I already attached the media view. Now attach the headline on the text view. So for these two cases, there is no need to check any condition, because for every native ad there is a headline and a media view is available. But for other assets, you have to check it whether it is present or not. If that particular asset is not available, you have to hide the component from the ad layout. So here first we check if there is a body text is available. If it is null, we hide the component. Otherwise, we can get the string. We can get the body text from the native ad variable and attach to the text view. So cast it into text view and set text. It is not ad view, it is native ad. Don't get headline, get body. Yeah. Now make it visible. So now check the under condition if the advertiser is available, advertiser name is available, is available. If it is not available, we hide it first. If it is available, we have to get it and display it on the text view. Cast it into text view, set text. Get the advertiser name from the native ad and display it. Now make it visible. Now check the condition for the rating if the app rating is available. If it is not available, first disable the component from the add a layout. If it is available, display it. It is a rating bar. Set a rating, native ad dot, get the rating and get the float value. Now enable it. Set visibility into visible. Now we have to check condition for the icon. If the icon is not available, disable the image view. Otherwise, display the app icon, display the advertiser icon. It is an image view. Set the drawable on the image view. Get icon dot get drawable. Now display that image view. If there is a call to action is not available, disable the button from the layout. Otherwise, get the text for the button. Button dot set text. Get the call to action label from the native ad. Now set the native ad. View.set native ad. Okay. So now we can load the ad. So create some variables for ad loader. If the ad is failed to load, in that case we enable the refresh button and display some message using a toast. The ad is failed to load. And call the build method on it. Now load the ad using the add request. Now from the onDestroy method, we have to destroy the native ad unit. Okay, so now the application is ready. Now we can test it. So here I am going to start some virtual device. Okay, now the virtual device is ready. So here the application is crashed. So we have to find the crash report. Select the error. So I clear the logcat now. Now run the application again. It is crashing. So here the error is set enabled on a null object reference. The issues with the button, the refresh button. So here is the refresh button variable. We initialize here. Yeah, this is a problem because we call the refresh method before the button initializes. So I paste the statement after the button initialization. Now run the project. So here we have a native ad is available. I try to refresh the ad. Here we have another native ad unit. Now refresh it again. Okay. So here the button and the media view is very close to each other. So we can put some margin at the top of the button. So go to the layout. Select the button. Here specify some margin at the top. Specify a 10 dp margin at the top. Also specify some margin at the bottom. Put some 5 dp margin at the bottom. Okay, test it again. So now it's looking fine. Okay, so this is how we integrate a native advanced ID unit into your Android application.